Hi, Alosha. Taki Graf.
I know Alexei as my brother.
We all got a job to do. We've got to work together to do it right. And I think we're all going to be working together to do that.
Cooperation means friendship. Friendship means peace.
This is a CBS News special report. Apollo Soyuz, a meeting in space.
T-minus 5 seconds. We'll be getting switched to internal power shortly. All of the tanks now pressurized, and we're switching to internal power. Stafford reports he has made the final GDC align. First stage, second stage, and instrument unit now on internal power. Approaching the 30-second mark in our countdown. Water pouring onto the flame deflector, now coming onto the deck of the mobile launcher. Everything proceeding smoothly. We'll get a guidance release at the 17-second mark.
20 seconds.
The engines will actually start. The engine sequence starts at 3.1 seconds in the countdown. We'll hold down till thrust builds up.
11.
Engine
10,
ready light on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Engine sequence start. 1, 0. Launch commit. We have a liftoff. All engines building up thrust. Moving out. Clear the tower.
That's beautiful, Wally.
Oh, that's a great machine. Takes me back a few years, but I guess you're leaving here in a hurry.
Our building shakes now. 1,600,000 pounds of thrust there.
Coming up on 1 minute with
Bright blue sky.
Oh, that looks great.
Follow now 3 miles in altitude, 1 mile downrange. Stand by for mode 1 Bravo. Mark, 1 Bravo. 1 Bravo, Roger. Roger. Cabin pressure relieving as expected, coming up on the region of maximum dynamic pressure.
Getting better weather, could we?
Beautiful weather. We got a little picture there, Wally, of the men in the spacecraft, and there it's a better picture and a good clear one. First time we've ever seen astronauts on liftoff. You might note that we've had pictures of cosmonauts before, but only delayed, never live. And look at this, and that Igor camera, which is downrange and has that tremendous range, still has the spacecraft and its booster in view.
Getting that signal back is quite something.
We're going through maximum dynamic pressure right now. Not quite built up to maximum dynamic.
Repeat, Frank, getting a status 4 stage.
That comes in another few seconds here. First stage still burning.
That on-board picture is great. They're holding a chip.
Reports that we are losing some lost data from the computer. Still looking good.
Roger, Tom.
First stage burn out. They're separated from the Wally. See what they'll just tell us.
You've had a PU shift and thrust is up on S4B, looking real fine, right on the money. Roger, Dick.
Capcom Dick Truly advising the crew that everything looks good on the Saturn second stage. And the launch tower no longer needed, has been jettisoned as planned.
Now, the acceleration is quite low. You notice their arms are moving quite readily.
Guidance is initiated. Roger, confirm.
Was that possible in the earliest stages of the
50 miles
launch?
in altitude now, 80 miles downrange.
First part, of course, at real low G, then you build up to that cutoff of the first stage, and they saw about 4.5 to 5 G. From now on, it's a little over 1 G. It's much like a simulator. You're just laying on your back, doing the same as you've done for years, and I might say years, in the simulators at the Cape or in Houston. So they're in a very nice, almost tranquil position at this point.
108 miles downrange, 59 miles in altitude.
It reported just a moment ago that the launch tower...
Trajectory looks good there. Roger, Tom, concur. You're looking real good. Roger. And Tom, be advised, we have been dropping out CMC data a little bit here in the ground, but the CMC is go. You're fine. Understand.
We got a report a moment ago that
everything's going very well. A velocity building up to 9,000 feet per second now. About 30% of that required for minimum orbit.
Caution warning on SMR.
report that they've lost data from their computer aboard the command module. However, they just got word that it's now go.
That's great. It's interesting when you think that we're seeing a signal that's sent back to us through the exhaust of this engine. Now, of course, as it goes flatter, we can get a slight angle, but
Apollo Houston, coming up on 4.5 minutes, your go, and Vance, we think that was a package tip that was low. It's come up within tolerance now, and you're looking fine. Okay, fine. 430, back to 1G acceleration and looking good.
That's a 1G, as he mentioned.
Yeah.
Apollo now approaching 200 miles downrange, 76 miles in altitude. Everything looks very good trajectory-wise.
This is the hardest part to imagine. It's just like laying in a spacecraft on the ground. Of course, it's not. You have no physiological sensation other than what you've had all the many months of preparation.
Apollo Houston, at 5 minutes, your go. Roger, 5 minutes, let's go aboard, Dick.
And they're just checking out instruments and flipping the occasional switches they've done 1,000 times in simulation.
Roger. Wish I could see it. Roger. The antenna's worth weight 16 years for.
Vance is trying to look out the window over his head. He's getting a view of the Earth.
I believe all of that.
Yeah, that's his first good view of what we call the beautiful Earth.
83 miles in altitude now.
Just by that arm to the right, you can see another window with lights coming in.
280 miles downrange, trajectory very good.
Takes 530, off-board trajectory, what's the deal? Roger, concur, Tom, you're right on the money.
5 minutes, 45 seconds. Flight Director Pete Frank getting another status report around the room and everything looking good.
He talks about getting status report around the room. He's talking about all those various monitors of various systems we're sitting in the big mission control room. We've seen that on...
Apollo Houston, you're right on at 6 minutes.
Pitch over and pick up speed rapidly. 13,000 feet per second is the current velocity.
Is the oldest astronaut ever to fly.